What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Big Boy John 25. Tonight I'm gonna do my AEW Dynamite review on highlights. You guys new, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and let's get started. The first hour of AEW Dynamite was a good show. I love the AEW match card that they gave us tonight, so I cannot complain about that. So tonight's AEW Dynamite will have Will Hobbs in action after his treacherous treacherous turn against Cody Rhodes. And for the first time, Chris Jericho will face Christopher Daniels in tag action as the Inner Circle takes on SCU. First match card, we got Hangman Adam Page versus John Silver. This match was fantastic. This match was good. But at the same time, I got to keep my eye on John Silver. That's all I got to say. John wants a fist bump, but Hangman does not oblige. Orange by Page, but John Silver reverses. The two trade shoulder blocks with Page getting the bitter. Body slam by Hangman, and the two soon flex off at one another. Silver compliments Hangman's physical, and Hangman slams him down. Hard chop by Page and another in the corner. Silver turns it around and gives chops of its own, but Page returns the favor. Big time body drop by Adam. The two trade waist locks and Silver slaps him in the rear. Adam grins, but Silver catches him climbing the turnbuckle with a kick and then crossbody. Silver and Page chop one another, but John gets the better with some kicks that has Page on his knees. Big chop by Page, but Silver hits an elbow for two. Hard elbow trade by each other. Page looks to better to exchange, but the speedy Silver spins Page for a suplex in a 2 count. Hangman lariats Silver off the apron and gives him some time to regroup. Silver pulls back on a toe, and Page catches him on the outside. Back in the ring, a sliding lariat down Silver for a near fall. Silver goes for another crossbody, but Heyman catches him for his patented follow-away slam and a running shooting star press for a 2 count. Heyman goes for a buckshot lariat, but Silver scouts him beautifully with a hurricanrana in a very near fall. A knee and brainbuster gets Silver such a close win, but Page puts a shoulder up. Big thirst kick. Silver and Page want more of them. John oblige as Hangman gets to his feet to fire away at Silver. Big elbow by Silver and more kicks by him. Massive lariat followed by a Liger bomb on Silver. 1-2. Nope. Hangman, however, his buckshot lariat for the victory. The winner of the match, Adam Page. This match was fantastic. Alright, all of Dark Order come out, and Evil Uno tells Hangman they're not out to jump him. They have their regrets, and he knows Adam does too. He implies that the Elite are a cloak, but he wants Page to know that his friends and him are here for him. Page knows where to find him. Alright, so we get Alex Marvez is with Kenny Omega backstage. This was a pretty good segment by Kenny Omega. He wants his thoughts on round 2 of the contract signing. He says the more things change, the more they stay the same. A year ago, almost to the day, he was recovering from injuries. He lost that match. The only difference now is that he's seeing mocks all over magazines. The cinnamon thread that binds them is what John has and what Kenny doesn't. It's not until he gets the AEW title until Kenny Omega is considered the best. He requested that John for only leaves the garbage wrestling alone. Leave it to your ability. Kenny almost forgot. You are a good guy, and congratulations. That childhood story really tugged at his heartstrings. Kenny thinks John's dad will get the shirt, the you know what beaten out of him by his own dad. Harsh. This was a pretty good backstage segment. Darby Darby sits on his beater car and the roof has survived if I let you uh, scrub on top of it. That's before the TNT champ lights that mother on fire. Match number 2, we got Powerhouse Hobbs versus Lee Johnson. This match was quick. Taz joins commentary as Hobbs tackles Lee hard. Hobbs is dominating in orange and black slant skin to ECW era. Taz Hobbs tossed Johnson out of the ring and sizes him up for a hard lariat. He flings Lee hard into the barricade as boos echo throughout daily place. Massive World Strongest Slam gives Hobbs the easy victory. The winner of the match, Powerhouse Will Hobbs. This match was quick. Taz tells them to cut the music. He says Cage and Starks have been celebrating the win last week and Hobbs joining Team Taz. He sends Hobbs away to celebrate his new win as he has business to attend to. Taz wants some respect of the FTW title, and now he wants someone from management to come outright now and tell him why this title isn't given the respect it deserves. Taz mics cuts and tells Justin Roberts to give him his mic. He tells Keith Mitchell and Tony Khan they better not cut this mic. They do. The announcers are informed that Tony Khan wants Taz to leave the ring. Out comes Cody Rhodes. He tells the crowd to give Taz a round of applause because he's done. He tells Taz he's wasting time. Cody Rhodes tells him about the Team Taz. Starks and Will Hobbs match against him and Darby Allin next week. He says he's not out here for that. He wants respect for the FTW title. Cody Rhodes gives him an offer. He runs it up in the flagpole. Taz has the qualms with that reference future Evadors. As such, Cody then mentions that Taz's son is training with Cody and not him. Taz gets off the mic and tells Cody he went too far. Taz then sneaks up behind Cody Rhodes and locks in the Taz mission. That was great by Taz. Now that's something I can get right behind with. But anyway, Cody is fading before the Gun Club come in to break it up. Out comes Taz's son, a Hook, who carries out the FTW title. Alright, that was good. Eddie Kingston is backstage with Alex Marvez. He says he's not mad at Penta. He's just really disappointed. He kind of expected it from Ray Phoenix, and he insults Pac, who enters, but John Moxley, the two stare one another down. Eddie says it wasn't him who attacked him last week. They got their own stuff to handle. Champ Mox walks away. Match card number 3, Top Flight versus Hybrid. This tag team match was fantastic. I enjoyed this tag team. It says the winner of the match, TH2. Evans and Angelica continues their vicious assault. The Young Bucks come out for the save. This cost TH2 to Bell. Alright. Now, this was the worst segment of the night right here. Nyla Rosa and Vicky Guerrero are giving us a lesson about nepotism. She says this happened at the hand of Brandy Rhodes. Vicky makes it known that Brandy's business plan is set up for failure. This was the worst segment of the night right here. I did not really care about this match. I did not really care about this segment right here that Vicky Guerrero and Nyla Rosa cut. I did not really care. We see FTR. Cash says that Full Gear was the worst night of his life. Dax says for 3 seconds they were the better team. It has lifeblood to have the AEW tag titles. Totally says it. Their destiny is his destiny to coast and calls themselves a team. He tells the Bucks to fear the revelation. Match card number 4, SCU versus the Inner Circle. Jericho and Jake Hager. This tag team match was decent. Daniels arm dragged Jericho in the two grin at each other. Alright, shoulder tackle in the mid of the ring, but no man relents. Jericho does his shoulder tackle on Daniels and pant brush him. Daniels follows up with a dropkick and gets Jericho caught between the strikes of SCU. Soon after, Hager gets the tag and begins to take an assault attack against Kazarian. Jericho sizes the opportunity to get some shots in before tagging in Hager once more. Shoulder thirst in the corner. Aubrey Edwards argues with Daniels as Jericho strangles Kazarian in his corner. Kazarian fights his foes off and almost gets the tag for Daniels. He soon does, and Daniels gives in insecurity to down Hager. He soon attempts a pin, but Hager turns the tide with a big-time slam. Daniels then gets tossed to the outside. All of the Inner Circle stomps away at him as the RB is distracted once more. We go to break. Back from the break, Jericho is dragging Daniels over to his corner to tag in Hager. Rib shot from Hager and locks him in the front chancery before tagging in Jericho. CD catches him with a flatliner and he tags in Kazarian. Big high forearm to Jericho and he knocks Hager out of the ring. He soon Deuce out of the Inner Circle, but Jericho tries to size that moment. Daniels and he double team Jericho and it's Daniels who showed his aerial work as he gets a near fall on Jericho. It's down to him. Hager as CD hits him within off the top flatliner. BME almost gets the win, but Jericho breaks it up. MJF choose the right moment to strike Daniels with his dynamite diamond. Jericho then hits a CD with a Judas effect and Jake Hager covers for the win. The winner of the match, the Inner Circle. This tag team match was decent. Alright. Kazarian slugs MJF. All of the Inner Circle gang up on him. This leads to Scorpio Sky with a steel chair and it clears the ring. Miro and Kip Sabian are attacked the best friends backstage. Next up, the contract signed between Kenny Omega and Jon Moxley, round 2, of course. Tony introduced Omega first, but as his entrance is going on, Mox assaults him. He throws him in the ring and lays the title down in front of him. Mox then delivers a Pentagon shift on top of the title. Mox grabs the mic, gentleman's agreement. Whoever Kenny hires to attack him, they did a piss poor job. He thought his beef was squashed with Omega a year ago, but he had to go and piss him off. He tells the only way Kenny has a chance is to dig deep and find the Omega everybody thinks he is. You have to defeat him next week. The two best wrestlers tango for this title win. Lose or draw, winter is coming for Kenny. When you come at the King, your best not miss because he takes no prisoners. Take your shot, Kenny, because you're only going to get one. Mox then thanks Tony before signing the contract to make the match official. Alright, the Inner Circle is against SCU Action. Jericho challenged Frankie Kazarian to a one-on-one match next week for AEW Dynamite. Match card number 5. AEW Women's Champion Anna Jay versus Hikaru Shida. This was a decent match, and Hikaru Shida retained the gold tonight. The winner is still your AEW Women's World Champion, Hikaru Shida. So she retains the gold in a decent match. Post match, a bloody face Abaddon crawls out to freak Shida out. She licks the title with a bloody tongue as the champion looks on. The way that Hikaru Shida saw abandon Abaddon, Hikaru Shida's face was terrified right there by itself. But anyway, Matt Hardy is dressed in a suit and calls himself iconic. Matt Hardy. He says 2020 has been rough for everyone, and after his Elite Deletion match against Sammy Guevara, he has a new lease on life. He wants to motivate viewers to do the same. Very heelish. Ricky Starks is with Cage and Will Hobbs. Starks isn't happy with Cody pissing off Taz. They're happy with getting paid the money they do in AEW, but Cody Rhodes took it personal to Taz with his comments. Cage then makes it clear that Team Taz is the dominant team in AEW. Alright, main event time. The Butcher and the Blade with the Bunny and Eddie Kingston versus Pac and Ray Phoenix. This was a pretty good tag team main event match. This was pretty good. It says they fight begins before the bell as the team dukes it out on stage. But it becomes official when the Butcher tosses Phoenix back in the ring. Death Triangle find synergy with top rope dives onto the outside. Butcher and Pac became the legal man. Crossbody by Butcher, followed by a gut wrench carry and tags to Blade. He stomps away at Pac and then in the corner as the Bunny yells at him. Pac tags in Phoenix and gives a mean shot to Blade before attempting to lock in an arm breaker. Phoenix tags in Pac. He wrenches the arm and sends Blade crashing into the neutral corner. Pac silences the crowd and Babyface Blade repeatedly. This heats Blade up and the two trade forearms. Blade soon gets down, but the powerful Butcher handles Phoenix until Pac insecures him. We go to picture-in-picture once more. Back from the break, Pac and Blade still battle it out. Tag to Phoenix, but a hot shot onto the ropes down the brothers. Butcher begins his dominance. He flings Phoenix hard into the neutral corner. Tag to Blade and the other bashed in the corner. Phoenix fights back and his Blade with a handspring cutter. Tag to Pac. He kicks Butcher off the apron and then kicks away at Blade before hitting a low dropkick insecurity to Blade, followed by the Northern Light suplex near fall. Pac goes for a shooting star press, but Blade rolls away and hits a power slam on Pac. Tag to Butcher, who hits a gig-atanic lariat on Pac. 2 count. Blade gets tagged back in and they trade shots to Pac. Double team followed by a Dodger bomb by Blade. Phoenix saves Pac from pin. Blade lifts Pac up, but Phoenix and he takes some shots at him. Here comes Kingston and he tosses Phoenix off the ropes. The Butcher and Blade hit a double team neckbreaker bomb on Ray for 1, 2, 3. The winners of the match, the Butcher and the Blade. This was a pretty good main event tag team match. Post match, the victors continues their attacks and Eddie Kingston hits not 1 but 2 DDTs on Pac, who comes out for the save Lance Archer with Jake Roberts. The Mortal Hawk makes the most of the moment and goes to chokeslam the hell out of Eddie, but his competitors save him. Lance gets some further attacks in before Eddie's family bails and the show ends. AEW Dynamite was a great show. That's all I gotta say. If you guys enjoyed my AEW Dynamite review on highlights, please subscribe to my channel, drop a like on this video. I'll leave my Twitter, my Instagram, and TikTok down below in the description. You guys have a happy Thanksgiving, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Talk to you guys later, and I'm out of here.